I am super excited to welcome to Money Talks one of the newest members of the Abra team, Marissa Kim. Marissa is a general partner in Abra Capital Management, which is the institutional asset management arm of Abra now. So welcome, Marissa, to Money Talks.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have you. So let's get into it. So first of all, tell us about how you got into crypto and why now? Why is crypto so exciting to you personally?
Yeah, I mean, I got into crypto about around 2016, which is pretty early given how new the industry is. And I had some friends that were kind of early builders in the space. So they kind of initially started talking to me about what they were doing. One was a friend that was actually trading Bitcoin and like building some early algorithms to trade Bitcoin, which was not a very big or liquid market at that point. But I was just really curious about it. And I just started kind of doing my own research and reading a little bit about it. And it just seemed, the thing that really got me excited about it was the community of people that I met. So I think, around that time, it was like 200 or 300 people worldwide that worked in crypto, full time. So it was a very, very small industry, but it was a really interesting and unique group of individuals. And a lot of those people are still in the industry, and the industry is much bigger now. But it was really the community of people that got me in.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And so obviously in running Abra's asset management division, or as a GP there, you're obviously very bullish on crypto for institutions.
Yeah.
And so what's your take on where we are with overall institutional interest? First of all, how do you define institutions so that we're all kind of talking about the same thing? And then what's your take on where we are in terms of those institutions being interested in crypto and why?
Yeah, I mean, I think the term institutions generally refers to endowments, pension funds, big banks like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Sometimes they include, big family offices that are run, that are in the hundreds of millions in AUM and have a team of investors, professional investors that invest their capital. So I think it's probably when we say institutional investors, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And what is their interest today? First of all, has it changed over the last 12, 18, 24 months? And what is it today?
Yeah, I mean, I think what you saw in 2017, which was kind of the first kind of bubble where I think the hype around the industry got a little bit ahead of kind of the actual foundations of what was being built. And I think, that's when institutions started kind of chiming in. First, you heard, people kind of very skeptical about where the industry was going and whether it's real. And then I think in around 2019, you started, and leading into 2020, you started to see the institutions really start to take this industry seriously. And you saw that in a lot of their, the research they're putting out, some of the people that were bold enough to kind of take a stand on CNBC, and some of the big fund managers and, really well-respected investors that started getting excited about what Bitcoin was, what's being built in Web3. Yep. And I think that we've started to actually hit the point where there's starting to be some career risk around not having exposure. Right. And the initial exposure was really a very small, token under, 1% of your assets. People were buying Bitcoin. A lot of them were through kind of passive, vehicles like the Grayscale Trust. And I think what we're going to see next is really kind of more bespoke and interesting products. Yep. And funds like ours.